Oh, listen to the birds. Nice. Hi, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Renee Baribeau, the practical shaman, and I'm super, super excited to welcome you to this solstice gathering. See, I have my solstice shirt that I found this week in the Wind Clan. And the Wind Clan is our group of people who believe in the nature practices, especially including the wind. And we have a 10-month program, a wind mastery program, and there's about 40 people in this year's 10-month program. And we invited them to come to you live today to share their heart, to share their ceremonies. And so we're really, really super excited and hope that more of them join along the day, or you share your posts on the Wind Clan. Like, it's a day of sharing and it's a day of community. The whole messages of the wind, as outlined in Winds of Spirit, it's a Hay House Nautilus Gold best-selling book, is about how nature informs us, how the wind informs us, how we're on this planet, that for 4 billion years we've been breathing the same wind. Well, the planet's been breathing the same wind. We haven't been here quite so long. And on the solstices, those are the winter solstice and the summer solstice. For people who don't tend to do a lot of ceremony, it's a day that people do ceremony. It's kind of one of those, it's like a holiday of spirituality type of thing. And I've been to Peru at this time of the year because it's the winter solstice. And one of the things that we say in the Wind Clan is that we navigate from our own wheelhouse. That means that in the wheelhouse of my ship, you're in the wheelhouse of your ship. So some of you might be navigating to the winter solstice, and some of you might be navigating to the summer solstice. Either way, you're navigating one way or the other today. So it's one day of the year that we're all aligned, where the sun and the moon um, reaches its most northerly or southerly place in the sky, and so, or the celestial sphere. And this is like a ceremony, so I'm not going to go on too much, but I would like to just tell you about a couple of things. Today, we're going to do a 3 wind breath journey where we're going to actually connect to the sun, to the moon, and to the earth. And you'll see, I'll walk us through that. And then I'm going to do a south wind journey with notice, and Madame Feng Po Po, who comes to us today on our for harmony and balance. And if you don't know what wind spirit you're working with, you're here hopefully live in the Wind Clan with us. Up at the top of the page, pinned to it, there's a wind spinner, and you put your cursor on, you hit the space bar, and it will stop on a wind spirit. I notice a lot that people like to pull out the quality of the wind, like the balance and the harmony. But the real gift as you work with the wind is to actually call to the wind you pull. Like today, we're going to call to Madame Feng Po Po, and she's going to take us on a journey with her magical tiger, and we're going to visit the sun and moon in a releasing type of ceremony, and you will get to work with this energetic. It's an energetic, and these energetics have been on this earth since creation. And that's a lot of the work we do in the Wind Clan, is about how to create um, energy into form, how to alchemize your ideas, your beliefs, your emotions into healing forms that allow you to be of service. And if you haven't, if this is a new experience for you in the Wind Clan, welcome. All day long today, people will be going live, and you don't have to sit here all day long, because we prefer that you get out in nature and enjoy this special day. But you can come back; they'll be recorded, and if you can attend live, some of them, it's really nice to hear the clap, 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 support, 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 and remember that these are the Windwork apprentices who are offering their time up to you to to share in celebration and community. And that's what the wind is all about. It's about how do we celebrate together in community, because the wind, we all breathe the same wind. You know how we're connected? When we breathe in, I breathe in your wind. When I breathe out, you breathe my wind, and it goes around the world in a few short days. If you get intrigued by this, we have a wind knot class in July, and there will be, I think it's July 18th, and it goes from 9 to 11 Pacific Standard Time. And then also, people are ready to gather around the fire. So we've decided to do a fall windwork retreat. And fall is my favorite time of the year. I grew up in New England. I love the color changing leaves. And we were lucky enough to secure a spot the weekend of the 17th through the 19th of September in Denmark, Maine, which is in southern Maine, not too far from Boston, a couple hours. uh, Portland, about 45 minutes. And we invite you. There's only 7 spots left. It filled up so fast. It's only going to be no more than 20 people. And we're really excited that it nearly filled. And it will be a lot of our wind apprentices. And people are going to have time to do canoeing and nature and all these kinds of things. All right. Now, I'm going to start. They're messaging me. Okay. All right. So I actually collected this sage, and sage grows where the mountain meets the desert floor. And I actually sat in a Lakota lodge for many, many years and learned the way of collecting the sage. I did a, a hembleche, and not a lot of people know this, but I do carry a chanupa for the people, which is a very big responsibility when you accept that responsibility, as I learned over the years. I'm in a beautiful spot in the desert. Maybe you can see the mountain. Like I said, it's going to be 100. So I invite everyone to close your eyes and just feel the sage cleansing over you. It's under the balls of my feet. If someone was here, I would do my back better. And I do the area and I open it up. I want to thank Bridget Hopkins for organizing all this. She's my assistant. And I want to thank you to all of you who are taking time to do ceremony in your life. And also all of the Wind Mastery apprentices who are going to show up here today in front of a lot of people and share their magic and their medicine. And for some of them, this is like a real opportunity to reach out. And what we're going to do, many of you know about the wind whistle. This is one of the wind whistles that come from Chile by a wonderful whistle maker named Alejandro. And in the wind breath, on the first wind breath in, we breathe into a count of 10. If you can't breathe till 10, 7, 6, 5, just breathe in. Some of us we hold our breaths. We don't even know about breathing in. So we hold in the breath for that same count. So we breathe in, we hold it for the same count, then we exhale it for the same count or even a little longer, and then we stay empty. See, it's in the emptiness, it's in the gaps that change occurs. Think about driving through the highway. You slow down, you stop before you turn. And so it's in that gap where the magic, the alchemy occurs. And when we do this wind breath, what we're going to do today is the first one, we're going to connect to the earth, because the earth is the magnetic force that keeps us connected. And so on that first wind breath in, and I will guide you, you'll hold it, and then you'll release anything that's keeping you from being fully present here into the earth, down your coccyx bone, down into the belly of the molten lava. Let it burn down there. And because it's the solstice, on the second wind breath in, and we're working with the south wind on this, we're going to breathe in the sun through our heart spaces. And as we breathe out, we're going to see that light of that heart connecting us with this big global circle that we've created today. And then on that third wind breath, we're going to breathe in, we're going to actually call the moon down. And what we're going to do with calling the moon down is we're going to call that darkness into ourselves so that we can remember that we're both. We're the light, and the dark, and we're going to call that darkness down. And as we release it, we're going to ride out with Feng Po Po, and then I'm going to switch to the drum, and we're going to take a magical ride. Feng Po Po is going to come down. And if you want to learn more about Feng Po Po, go to the Practical Shaman website when we're done, or open your Winds of Spirit book, order your Winds of Spirit book, or just learn about the energetic, because it's direct revelation. I could tell you all day long, but when you feel Madame Feng Po Po come in, we're going to all get on the back of her tiger, and we're going to ride out through the Milky Way, out through the darkness. So we're going to find where the darkness meets the light again. Are we ready? I invite you to close your eyes, and if you're standing, bend your knees a little bit and start that wind breath in. And remember, we're calling into the south wind because I'm in the north. I'm facing the south wind with the summer solstice, full light. Hold it. And as you breathe out, blow it out through your coccyx bone, your sacrum, into the belly of the mother. Remain empty. And on the next wind breath in, see the south wind coming in through your heart. And as you breathe out, imagine a big circle of wind connecting us all in a global community today, because we're all celebrating the solstice. Find your empty spot in the circle where everything is possible in community. And on that third wind breath in, imagine the light of the moon coming down through the top of your head into your body. Lighting up the darkness. And scan your body for those dark crevices. And as we breathe out, imagine Feng Po Po coming down on her tiger and getting onto the tiger with her. And going to ride on Feng Po Po through the darkness. She can handle us all. We're going out past the Milky Way. Out past the furthest galaxy. We're going to the place where the darkness meets the light. And we're going to stop on this side of the darkness. And we're going to scan our bodies. Start at your feet. And see where the darkness lives in you. Feel into the energetic of that darkness. As you scan your body for the heaviness, the weightiness, the things that hold you down, Madame Feng Po Po is coming by with her wind sack, and she's going to collect them all. Anything you no longer find valuable, anything that weighs you down, any pain, any suffering, any seeds that did not grow corn. As she comes by, throw them into her wind sack. And then she's going to transmute them into light. And all that's dense becomes like fairy dust, becomes like light, dissolves in the energetics of 4 billion years of clean air and clean wind. And as you feel light, as you feel airy, we invite you to step over from this place where the darkness meets the light and step over into the light. And connect with that light of the south wind that came in through your heart. And breathe out. Breathe out a sigh of love, a sigh of joy, a sigh of forgiveness. All in one breath here. And we're going to blow one last wind whistle for any remaining any remaining heaviness, any remaining density that's not converted right into the light. Let's blow it out one more time. And let's thank Madame Feng Po Po for coming here today with us for this solstice gathering in the Wind Clan. How does that feel? Again, if you joined us later, I'm Renee Baribeau. I'm the Practical Shaman. And over in the Wind Clan, which is a Facebook group that you can find, but you have to join, there'll be a community sharings all day long today. We invite you to share your heartfelt messages as well. And if you're interested in the work that we do, please go over to thepracticalshaman.com. Check out our Wind Knot class coming up, which is about power and prosperity. We have a fall in-person New England retreat. And you're going to meet the apprentices today who have been walking this road for a while, but this is part of their 10-month program where they come on and actually get to share with the bigger, broader community. Because remember, we are all connected through the wind. When people say we're one breath. So use that breath. Breathe in love and breathe out anything you need to transmute, because today is a great day to do it. And have a wonderful solstice, whether you're in the Southern Hemisphere celebrating the darkness or you're in the Northern Hemisphere celebrating the light. And I'm Renee Baribeau, the Practical Shaman, and thank you so much.